Greetings and welcome to Maestropia. There's a quick little preview of a song I'm going to cover a little bit at the end. So we're going to cover building chords, playing some simple chords. We're going to invert those chords. And then I'm just going to show you a little bit of a song that uses those same chords. So whether you are a brand new piano player and you don't know what to do with this thing, or you've played maybe decades ago, or maybe you're young and you want to learn how to play the piano. Whatever kind of person you are, that's what this video is for. So I hope it'll be useful to get you playing. My biggest recommendation for the last year, including today on January 1st, 2021, is to practice every day, at least 5 minutes a day. And it sounds ridiculous, I know that, but the reason why I say that is because if you can practice for 5 minutes, well, it'll probably turn into 10 or 15 or 20 really easily. So let's get started. So if you know where middle C is, or if you don't, I'm going to show you. So if we look for, we have 2 and 3 black keys, right, in groups on the piano. So look for 2 of them, and then the note right below is a C. And middle C should sound like this, as opposed to the lower one or a higher one. So that's where we're going to put our right hand. And then with our 5 fingers, 1 per key, we're going to use fingers 1, 3, and 5. That's the numbers we use for them. And that's going to be a chord. That's a C chord because we got C on the bottom. Now if we move up, we got D, E, F, G, and then the musical alphabet starts over. A, B, and then, hey look, we're back to a C chord just like that one because it just repeats over and over again for the whole piano. The musical alphabet is just A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it just repeats A through G, A through G. So these are really quick chords obviously to learn because all you do is you just keep shifting up. Now in our left hand, we can play either a single C bass note and just, we could follow like this. So now you're playing two-handed. Or if you can reach, if your hand's big enough and you can play octaves, that's common to do if you're playing contemporary keyboard. For any pop song, you might want to use octaves. So now we're doing C, double C's, right? D, E, F, G. So this is a good exercise to start with. It doesn't really take any music theory whatsoever. Not much brain power. You just got to get used to your fingers, keeping that shape, and you're just sort of freezing your hand in that spot because it's the same distance between each key, as you can see. Each key is the same distance. So you're just kind of hopping like that and moving to the next one. So now the other thing, the second thing I want to cover out of 3 in this video is chord inversions. So let's take that first C chord again, and now to invert a chord, all we do is, if we're going up the keyboard, we take this C on the bottom and we move it up an octave. I like to think of it as jumping or bouncing up there. And then we reposition our hand to now play those 3 keys. So now we have, instead of a root C chord, we have a first inversion C chord. Now we can bounce up this E now, up an octave, reposition our hand. Now we have a second inversion C chord. If we do that one last time, when we take the G up an octave, guess what we have? The same C root position chord, because there's only 3 of them. Root, first inversion, second inversion. Root, first, second. Root, first, second. So you can see, part of the reason why the piano is very cool is because it's repetitious, and we just have the same chunk of a keyboard that repeats. It's not like a guitar where there's some differences, when you go to a different string. Things don't line up so perfectly that way, or visually. So again, I don't even really need to add a tempo to this. You can just go as slow as fast as you want to, but it's a simple exercise, right? You can play around with that. You could practice that in 1 or 2 minutes, and there you go. Okay, we did that, and we did the inversions, right? So I do have a video on inversions, so you should just look at that on the Maestropia YouTube channel if you want to get more in depth with it, or any of the exercises that I show you. There's usually already a video on the channel that you can go more in depth with it and get a little bit more advanced. Okay, so the last thing, as I mentioned, Image of God by We Are Messengers. So I was just looking for a song that's popular right now on the radio, a song that I like, of course, and that uses these same chords. So this song uses the C chord, the F, G, and the A minor for sure, those four. But what I'm going to do is I'm inverting these chords down, and then I'll just tell you what I'm playing while I play them. In the left hand, I'm just going to do bass octaves, which, like I said, for most contemporary songs that you're working on, it doesn't matter what style it is either. That's a good way to go. Is we got a chord in this area of the keyboard, usually somewhere, is where our chord's going to be built. And then in the left hand, we're either doing single or double bass notes. So then let me show you how this sounds. It's a pretty easy song for the keys. Good one to learn. A minor, F, and back to C. Sorry, I didn't say that was a C there. C. That's a C inversion. We just went down one. A minor to F. Then I think they go to a G, A minor, F, G, A minor, F, and back to C. Now we're in the chorus. A minor, so actually only the C is the one that I inverted down. Right, you see that? This is in root position, A, and that's a F. And then, the G too. So there you go, that's just a little idea about how once you get comfortable with building chords and then inverting them, those two really important things, you can jump into learning songs and either accompany yourself singing or somebody else singing, or playing in a band. That's what's great about the piano, is you have many options. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any requests for songs or videos, video lessons or piano lessons, something that you'd like to learn more about and you enjoyed this video, then please let me know down in the comments below. And I'll see you next time.